WrestleMania 41 is this upcoming Saturday and Sunday, 7 p.m., 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific. You know we'll be here for both nights. Spending your Easter week in the Flex Zone, watch WrestleMania, the Super Bowl of professional wrestling tonight. You know we'll be here. Make sure you subscribe if you hit the like button, hit the bell. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this match and others. We got a lot of content on the channel, a lot of match reviews dropping. As today we get Lucha Lit as Rey Mysterio takes on El Grande Americano, the newest Lucha Libre sensation. Not hologram, not police working. El Grande Americano. I'm gonna talk about that. Get my on the flex on. Rey Mysterio, he's Rey Mysterio. Fans are always going to love him. They're going to cheer him. He's always going to get a reaction. He's always going to be someone we love to see get a WrestleMania moment. Obviously, this match between these two individuals could have been on Raw, and it feels like a Raw match. A lot of these matches feel like a Raw SmackDown match or a Super Show type vibe. Not going to lie, because the build hasn't been that great. And Chad Gable, we know about what, a little bit over a year ago, he re-signed with the WWE. We thought big things were in the works for Chad Gable. He gets American Made, he turns heel. They don't pay off the feud with Otis, which was one of the biggest Triple H fumbles in his era, the Paul Levesque era. One of the biggest fumbles was the Chad Gable Otis storyline. They didn't capitalize off of that, what they could have done. And then giving him American Made, they don't send him to SmackDown. They pretty much lose more than they win. They aren't credible. The Creeds haven't won the tag titles. Gable hasn't won the Intercontinental. We thought about maybe let's move Chad Gable to SmackDown and give him the United States Championship over maybe LA Knight at WrestleMania. Then we're off and running. Then maybe give Ivy now the Women's US Championship. Creed's the tag championships. They could run the SmackDown mid card. But they didn't do that. Then we get Chad Gable with the storyline about the dark arts of Lucha Libre. Then people were teasing, could this be the return of Malachi or Aleister Black? Could this lead to Rey Fenix? Could we get Rey Fenix debuting to take on Chad Gable at WrestleMania? Could we get Aleister or Malachi versus Chad Gable maybe? No, but we get a wonderful, exciting, comical, exciting vignette, hilarious. I know people didn't like the Gulf of America and the references to the political people in power, but it was funny. It's a comedy gimmick. It has a short shelf life, which I think needs to end at WrestleMania. This is night one on Saturday, where he will be unmasked. But I think that plays into the finish of the match. Chad Gable comes back with the Grande Americano gimmick. He debuts, they chase him. He says it's not him. He's revealed it's not him under the mask. He's doing an interview. You see him in the background. Then he's sick, can't wrestle. He shows up. Last week, we see him get the steel plate in his mask, leads to a victory for his team. I'm loving what they're doing with this. This is probably more entertaining than anything he's done recently. Honestly, Chad Gable can take chicken shit and make chicken salad. You saw it with Shorty G. You saw it with the Gable babyface run when he turned heel. He can do anything. He's great, just as good as he is in the ring, out of the ring. I think 2025 is the year Gable needs a win at WrestleMania, and I think he will walk in as Grande Americano, the Starbucks drink, but he will walk out as Chad Gable, a WrestleMania winner who defeated one of the greatest of all time, one of the greatest masks of all time, Rey Mysterio. I think Rey Mysterio will attempt to prove to the world that he is Chad Gable. He will take the mask off. It will be revealed that Grande Americano is indeed Chad Gable. We'll get the reaction. We'll get the moment. Everyone will be looking around. He'll be acting surprised, and he will use that surprise where the ref or someone tries to get rid of the mask to move it out of the ring, where he will use that distraction for a low blow or some sort of heel tactic to then, or assistance from American Made, maybe. We get an American Made with the Creeds and Ivy Now skirmish with the LWO, maybe with Joaquin Wild and Cruz del Toro. Maybe we get some sort of outside skirmish that causes for Ray to then take off the mask. We get the moment, the reveal. Then we get a situation where the mask is a distraction. The ref tries to remove it. They're fighting on the outside. He's not looking. Chad Gable uses a weapon, uses that steel plate, uses a low blow, knocks out Mysterio, maybe hits his chaos theory, and steals the victory. 1, 2, 3. A Grande Americano is now Chad Gable again. The gimmick is done. All the outrage can stop. Chad Gable is booked good. He wins his first WrestleMania singles match, and we're hopefully off and running finally with American Made. Like I said the Creeds could possibly beat the New Day if the New Day win the championship, or the New Day could lose to Fraxium and Fraxium could lose to the Creeds. But It's a shame the Creeds haven't gotten booked better and had at least one tag team title run by now. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going with Grande Americano. I think he needs this win, Chad Gable. I think Ray can put over a young, up and coming, not necessarily that Chad Gable's young, but a guy who really needs his moment and needs to be booked right. I think as we get out of Mania, like I said, the end of one season and the start of another, we need Chad Gable or something major going into next WrestleMania. We need guys like Karrion Cross, who hopefully resigns with the WWE into major storylines. Like I said, with SmackDown's mid card, Raw has a good mid card. They need help in the tag division and the women's division, but that's on both shows. But the mid cards for those IC and United States championships have a lot of talented individuals who can work with character development. Give them some interesting storylines, give them a reason for us to care, make us invested, make us feel. Use those writers. You got Indeed postings up about writing, and you need creative writers. Get guys that have creative writing backgrounds and know something about pro wrestling and how they can tell meaningful stories for everyone, not just the two or three main matches every year. But I'm going with Grande Americano. Cue the mariachi, cue the lucha music. We're getting lucha lit. We don't know how many more of these Rey Mysterio has left, but we have to enjoy Rey Mysterio in his current form. I don't know if this is going to be a mask versus mask match, but I made a stipulation as of recording of this video. If they do that, that would make it a prediction where we know Ray would win, but Ray doesn't need to win. Let's give the match movie still. The one-on-one, let him go out, steal the show, some high-flying moves from both of them. Chad Gable shows his versatility. He can work with anybody. Rey Mysterio was trying to prove to him throughout the whole match. It's Chad Gable. Chad Gable. We get both factions. It's faction warfare. Ref is distracted. We get an unmasking. Big moment. Oh my gosh. He is. Chad Gable is a Grande Americano. It was in the whole time. Everyone's distracted. Maybe the ref tries to give him the mask. And Chad uses that opportunity to use a steel plate or low blow or do a heel tactic. And knocks out Ray with his finishing move maybe on top of that. Just the 1, 2, 3. And Chad Gable and American Made it back together. And hopefully we're going to do better at hitting in the Raw. And if we do get a draft, which we don't need, get them over to SmackDown and let them run that mid card. United States Championship for Chad Gable. Women's United States Championship for Ivy Now and the Creeds can be added to that tag team division. Sign off down below in the comment section. I want to hear from you. Who wins this match? How do you feel about the El Grande Americano character? How much longer do we have Rey Mysterio? Probably at least maybe another year or two, but not many, many more. It's just the end of the subscribe if you're new. Thumbs up. Check out all of our previews as WrestleMania week is coming fast and furious, and we'll be live Saturday and Sunday. Same place, same time, same channel, 7 p.m., 6 p.m. Central, and 4 p.m. Pacific. I'll see you when I see you.